بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أوصيكم وإياي أولا بتقوى الله فقد فاز المتقون. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Inshallah, I'm going to offer all of you, brothers and sisters, the second salam, because the first salam is not been responded properly from all of you. You have been reminded again and again in our classes here, but maybe we are not used to it, so we are not responding the salam correctly. So I'm going to offer you the second salam, so that everybody will be rewarded by Allah Rabbul Alamin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. All praise due to Allah Rabbul Alamin for His mercy, for His blessing, for His guidance. Yeah? And may Allah Rabbul Alamin make us the people who will not miss doing anything even small that is good, because the reward from Allah is great. Sometimes to get Allah's blessing is not that you must do a lot. Just do small thing, but Allah's reward is great. Yeah? Example, salam. If I will give you salam, Assalamu alaikum, the Prophet said, I will get 10 rewards by offering you that salam. If I offer you the second salam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, longer than the first one, I get 20 rewards. But if I offer you the full salam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh, I will receive 30 rewards. The same goes to all of you if you respond. Full salam, you got 30 rewards. Now can you imagine, brother and sister, just not even half minute, you get 30 rewards. If Allah said, if you do this, I'll give you 30 ringgit. I'll bank into your account. I don't think anybody want to stop doing that. No, just by giving salam, every time 30 ringgit in your account, 30 ringgit in your account. I think everybody will rush for that. But Allah is testing us. You must believe the reward is from Him. And when Allah wants to reward us, brother and sister, His love towards us is so great. He is not here to give you your reward now. He is keeping all the reward for you from the day that nothing can help you except your good deeds. Your money cannot help you. It's just like, today if you want to travel, how many of you who always travel outside from Malaysia, can you raise up your hand? You always travel. Very little travelers. Not in Malaysia. Malaysia, you don't have that problem. I mean, when you go to Thailand, you go to UK, you go to overseas. Again, how many of you travel a lot? Raise up your hand again. Good. Now, if you want to go overseas, do you bring ringgit with you, RM with you to travel? Do you do that? Until the airport here, yeah. But or you want to exchange? Why do you want to exchange? Why do you want to exchange your money? Normally you want to travel with what currency? Normally. Yeah? US dollar. Why US dollar? We are not American. Why you have to use US dollar? Come on. Because it so happened that the international exchange accept that without any problem. Even you go to the shop, they can accept without problem. Now, you have to make some change. You have to make some exchange, transaction. Now, Allah Rabbul Alamin also will not accept dollar and cent in the future. Have no value. He wants you to exchange your money, whatever you have here, with good deeds. That will be valuable. That will stay with you forever. The Prophet said, when we die, normally, this week, a few days ago, we have 2 funerals. Yeah. Inshallah, I think, let us make a short prayer for our brothers who pass away. One, the name is Hamidi Burhan. Second is named Haji Sulaiman Haji Hasbullah. Both are very dear people to all of us. One is young and one is 96 years old. Yeah? But they are very dear brother of us, family of us. Yeah? Again, I remind all of us, Hamidi bin Burhan and Haji Sulaiman Haji Hasbullah. As Muslim, we are encouraged to make prayer for them, so that when something happens to us, more people will pray for us too. If we don't like to pray for others, maybe when something bad happens to us, people also don't have the feeling to pray for us. So when you are kind to anybody here, Allah, the Creator, will shower His kindness and His mercy. So I am going to recite this prayer slowly. Please try to follow me to recite. Yeah, that is the best way to make prayer. I will recite slowly and you just follow. Okay? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Follow me. Yeah? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. Allahumma ighfir lahuma warhamhuma wa'afihima wa'fu anhuma wa akrim nuzulahuma wa wasi' mudkhalahuma waghsilhuma bil ma'i wal thalji wal baradi wa naqihima minal khataya kama yunaqqa as-thawb al-abyad minad danas. Allahumma abdilhuma daran khairan min darihima. Allahumma adkhilhuma jannatak wajirhuma min azabil qabri wa azabin nar. Allahumma filli hayyina wa mayyitina wa shahidina wa ghaibina wa saghirina wa kabirina wa zakarina wa unthana. Allahumma la tahrimna ajrahuma wa la tudillahuma wa la tudillana ba'dahuma. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azaban nar. Wa sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Amin. Ya Rabbul Alameen. We are asking Allah to forgive the sin of the brothers who have passed away, who have left us earlier than all of us. They are ahead of us, but sooner or later we will follow suit. Every living creation of Allah will have to end. The differences between we and them are the time. We ask Allah to shower His mercy, His blessing upon them. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive all their minor and major sins, the hidden and the open sins. And we ask Allah Rabbul Alameen to save them from the torment of the grave and the torment of hellfire. And with the kindness and love of Allah, may Allah make them the people of paradise. Ameen. At the same time, we never forget to ask Allah to forgive the sin of all of us who are still living. Those who have passed away, their life in this world have ended. There's no more law on this earth can come after them. They are cut off from this life. So we ask Allah, for those who are still living, we do commit sins. May Allah forgive all our sins. May Allah forgive the sin of all our family members who have passed away before all of us, not only the two that we have mentioned the name, but also all our fellow Muslim brothers, sisters, wherever they are. And may Allah forgive those who are present today with us here, and those who are not with us. We never forget to pray for them too. We ask Allah to forgive the sin of the male and the female among us, the young and the old among us. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect all of us, especially the family members of those who pass away, their parent, their loved one, so that whatever good thing they left behind, they remember and they carry on doing it. And whatever reminder that they have remind their loved one, they never forget what they want them to do for them. What are the things that is very important for us to remember when somebody that we love so much pass away? Number one, all his good teaching that he has shared with us, do it. That shows that we are still connected with them. Number two, if they have any wills, we have to fulfill their will. If they owe anybody any money, we quickly clear their debt. If they have informed us to do something wasiyat or nazar, try our best to do for them. Example, if you know that they miss fasting 3 days, 1 week in the month of Ramadan, they still owe Allah. Somebody must try to fast on their behalf after you completed your fasting. If you can't do that, then redeem their fasting days that they miss with fidya, feeding poor people 1 day for 2 meals. So normally I will say, through our standard today, 20 ringgit per day, you redeem the fasting days that they miss. If you have extra to give, example, you know that our parent was busy taking care of all of us, and we are not the only child. We have a lot of siblings, they have a lot of children, so they don't have the chance to perform Hajj or Umrah because it may cost them a lot. Why? Because the money is being used for the children. So now the children have grown up and they are, alhamdulillah, financially strong. But you cannot do for them if you never perform your umrah or your hajj. You cannot do on their behalf. After you have done your umrah once or your hajj, then only you can do for them. If you don't, then you must do for yourself first. Or you get somebody who have done this ritual and said, can you do on behalf of my father, my mother? I will pay for all your expenses. That means if my father is going, he have to pay a package of 11,000, example, for Umrah, or Hajj maybe more than that. I will pay. But your going for Makkah this year is for him or for her, not for you anymore. That is allowed. Yeah? To help our loved one. Yeah? Now this is very important in life. When somebody passes away, brothers and sisters, whether it's your close family or not, as a Muslim, we are all family. The Prophet said, don't forget to say one thing. If you hear somebody pass away, first thing you respond by saying, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. From you, O Allah, we came, and to you we return. We have to go back. Yeah? And then the Prophet said, Istaghfiru li akhikum. After that, the Prophet said, make dua for your brother or sister in Islam. What kind of dua that the Prophet wants us to make? Ask Allah to forgive their sin. That is the most powerful dua. Why? Because we all are sinners. Being human, nobody can escape from sinning. The longer you live, the more sin you are involved. Young people, less sin. But elderly people said, young people don't know anything. We have more experience, and that's why we have more sins. Yeah. So, but it's good for the young to learn what is good, because they have lesser sin, it's true. Because they have lesser experience, lesser exposure. But today the sin is modern sin. Last time you don't have all this technology, so you are not exposed to a lot of international global sins. The only sin you have is you gossip among yourself. You know, you backbite among yourself. But today, everything go global. You know, you're exposed to a lot of bad thing and also good one. But most of us fail to choose the good one only. Most of us fail to filter so that only the good thing will come to you. And the world today, everything is transparent. The world today is exposed to everything. Freedom for all. Freedom without guidance is very, very dangerous and destructive. Each time when we attend a funeral, brother and sister, one thing I like to share with you again. In the future, if you hear somebody pass away, it's not far from your area, just try your little, put some effort to attend the funeral prayer. By attending a funeral prayer, you learn something we can teach you very easily. You will get the reward of qirat. Small deeds, huge reward. 1 qirat. If you are able to send the funeral to the burial ground, graveyard, you get 2 qirat. So the companion asked the Prophet, what is this qirat? He said, the reward of the Mount of Uhud in Medina, huge. By participating in the funeral prayer, how long it take? The prayer don't take more than 5 minutes. Just for takbirat. Allah reward you 1 qirat. To go to Medina, if you take an Umrah package, minimum you have to spend 10,000 ringgit. And you will visit Uhud. This is why you are here. Now you read the reward of the Mount of Uhud. So please don't underestimate this small thing that you can do. And don't be calculative and be selfish, just think of yourself. Because when you show mercy to Allah's creation, the creator of Allah will shower his mercy to you. You don't lose anything. When you are kind to your parent, Allah will be very, very kind to you. That's how the connection. Yeah? So try your best to do what you still can do when you are still able and you are still alive. Yeah? Try to spend more time with your parent, especially the one who are sick, the eldest one. You don't lose anything. Because the Prophet said, the angel will pray for you. And angel also will pray, may Allah do not allow any of us to enter the gate of paradise when you have elderly parent, old parent, and you are not dutiful to them. Spend some time to them. You don't lose anything. Have you all learned how to take ablution, brothers and sisters? Have you all learned how to take ablution? Good. Do you know while you are taking ablution, it won't take you more than 5 minutes. And after ablution, do you make dua? Do you recite one dua? Do you remember after ablution, the Prophet recommend us to recite one short prayer? Anybody remember here? Can you share with me? Try. Anybody? Anybody remember after you take wudu, normally you make a short prayer? Come on. Ashhadu Allah, follow me. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. That's all. After each time you make wudu, don't forget to recite this short prayer. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Can you recite again, brother and sister, please? 1, 2, 3, start. I think majority of us memorize. Sometimes you ask like that, you forget. When you take wudu, you remember again. Yeah. Sometimes it happens in life. You know? When you start to take your wudu, okay, automatically it comes back because you have been taught from young for the Muslim, yeah, to recite this dua. This dua don't take you even half a minute. But what is the reward? Small deeds, great reward. The Prophet ﷺ said, whoever recite this dua after ablution, 8 gates of paradise is open for you. Can you imagine the reward from reciting these 8 gates of paradise? There are 8 gates of paradise, 100 levels of paradise. The highest for all of us is Firdaus al-A'la. There's a first class. And they got classes also. If you only want economy, then you do economy kind of deeds. You can upgrade yourself. Why not? I think you've given a offer business, first class, and economy. Which one you choose? They're offering you now. Don't be shy. Ala economy cukup lah. What? Are you sure? I don't think you will say that. Boleh first class ah? Yes, I'm offering you. Oh, offer I accept lah. Why I want to, no? I mean, just abandon the offer, I will accept. That this is the promise from our Prophet. By doing that short thing, Allah reward you so great. May Allah make us people who always receive His reward. Amen. Brothers and sisters, I'm sorry I've not been able to be with all of you for quite some time. You don't see me with you Saturday because I was traveling lately to Philippines to have conferences there with fellow Muslim brother south of Philippines in Manila, and then I came back. I went to Jakarta, Indonesia. A lot of happening around the world today, but we are trying to do what we can, so that we can help each other. Here, I'm sure, we have some good brothers, some good scholars who will back up, so the class still continue. Alhamdulillah. Now, I was informed last class you've been shared from Brother Adam, trying to understand qada and qadar, about believing in the decree of Allah Rabbul Alamin. Today, if you look at this, belief in divine decree, part 2. I don't have to continue with this today, but I just want to confirm. Do you all have any question about this topic? Do you understand what been shared to you last week? Anybody? Are you okay? Are you okay, with the knowledge that been shared with you last week, brothers and sisters? I'm confused now, because when I ask you okay, also silent. When I say not you're okay, also silent. Both silent. You must help us so that we know how to move forward. Do you still have any question about the topic been shared to you last week? Believing in the divine decree. Okay? Let me share with you again. I'm going to share with you a few groups. 1A, the first group. Listen carefully. Anything that I'm doing, don't bring God into it. It is my choice, my doing. Remember? Anything I do, don't bring God in. It's me who decide to do good or bad. Nothing to do with God. Is that okay? You understand what I just said? Good. Do you think it is logic? Do you think it's logic? Some like this, some like that. As student of knowledge, I want to share with you one important feeling that you must have. Learn how to express yourself. Don't keep quiet. That is the best way and fastest way to learn, to understand things. Think you are not sure? Ask. Think you are sure? You also have to confirm that what you understand is correct. That's how we learn. Don't know, I'm not sure, ask. Your silence is very dangerous. If you go for an interview, can you do this? I don't say no. Neither I say yes. Then you put the guy who's interviewing, I don't think you're qualified now. Too silent also cannot. When they ask you, they want you to respond yes. They ask you more, you respond, oh yeah, you are ready. That means you know what you're going to get involved. So please learn how to express yourself. That's how I learn. And I want you to have the same kind of spirit. Don't be shy to ask if you are not sure. When you are sure, then I am going to ask you. You know, that is how we learn. Yeah. Okay. I repeat. Group A, anything I do, good or bad, don't blame God. It's me who decide to do. Why must you bring God inside? I take full responsibility. Do it make sense? I don't hear you yet. Good. Now, listen again. Group B. Anything I do, good or bad, don't blame me. God have ordained, predestined on me, decreed that I'm going to do that. It's not my choice now. God have planned for me. He have decided that this is what going to happen to me. So I'm just carrying on the duty. I'm just following what is being decreed on me. Brothers and sisters, do it make sense? I repeat the second one. Anything that I do, whatever happened to me, don't blame me. Because Allah have decreed that this is going to happen. I'm just carrying out Allah's divine decree. So why must you blame me? Why must you blame me? If Allah said, I'm going to do this, then I will do it, and then you blame me. Okay. Third group. Anything that I do good from God. Anything bad from me. Anything I do that's good is from God, from Allah. Anything that I do bad, it is my own doing. There is a saying, majority of the people use to end their speech by saying, apa yang baik datang dari Tuhan, apa yang buruk datang dari saya, in bahasa. Anything good come from God, anything bad, it is my own mistake. My own doing. How do you feel? Group C, is that okay? It makes sense? It makes sense? Yeah? Make sense, brother? So which group are you in? Which group are you in? Come on. Now after I repeat, please help me. Help me to understand that you understand. Anything that I do, don't bring God into the picture. It's me who decide to do good or bad. Group B, whatever I do, don't blame me. God have decreed on me, so I am just following what Allah have decreed on me. Group C, good from God, bad from me. How many of you accept group A? Please raise up your hand. You have almost one. Your hand again. Up your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. How many of you accept group B? 1. Only 1. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. How many accept group C? Okay, C and A seems to be quite, I would say, rational. Yeah, it's okay, it makes sense. Now 3 is wrong. The first one have good intention. Don't blame God. Good intention. It's me. Why must you blame God? You are denying God's power. It's me who decide. I'm the one. As though that Allah have no power at all on me. That is not right. Now, second group, play safe. If I steal, don't blame me. God said that I'm going to steal, so I steal. So you talk to God. Now, it happened in the time of the second Caliph, in the time of Omar ibn Khattab. Omar is a very strong leader. Yeah? And he liked to move around at night. When people are sleeping, he don't sleep yet. He have the night walk. He could have a night walk around neighborhood to see that everybody is sleeping, resting, or people are still so noisy, doing things. No, lifestyle at the time of the Prophet is very different. You don't have all the night light like today with electrical and all. Because today, I was in Bukit Bintang last night. Bukit Bintang area at night is like day, so busy. I just came out having dinner with a good friend, family members from Pakistan, and then when we came out nearly about 11, you can see people like just coming out from their house, so active, selling flower, balloon, everything there. I hardly go to this area. This is not our zone. Our zone is Sungai Kayuara, classes. That zone is a different zone. So now, what I'm trying to share with you, the first group denied that Allah have the power, that nothing to do with God. The second group plays safe. He said, don't blame me. So in the time of Omar, he was a very unique leader. Then he caught one guy stealing. In the world today, stealing become very normal. So he wanted to cut off his hand after checking his background. It's not that you don't have means. It's not that you are poor. But it is just your hobby to steal. Now, stealing out of hobby, you will be punished. Stealing to survive, maybe they will order the Baitul Mal, the treasury, look into your affair and help you. They won't punish you. To the extent that when he was the leader, those who stay under the Islamic government, even today, those who live under the democratic government, you must pay tax. Muslims have the Islamic tax. The not yet Muslim, they pay jizya, also a kind of tax. So one day he saw an old man begging. He approached that old man. He helped him out. He said, "What happened to you?" He said, "I have no food, no drink." He gave him. And then he called his officers. When he was young and he was working, he used to pay tax, jizya. But now he is old. He can't pay tax. You cannot collect tax from him. But now it's time for us to give back to him. He called the Baitul Mal. Whatever his daily need, you must look into it. When we have, we give. When we don't have, we receive. You don't allow these people who pay their tax when they are young and when they are old, you let them back around. You cannot do that. Now he caught the guy who steals. Confirmed he loves to steal, not because he don't have the means to survive. Habit. Some people, you see, those who go and steal things in the shopping mall are not poor people sometimes. The thrill of stealing. I get out. You look at, sometimes they are actors also get involved. People have money, but they just love the thrill of taking something without permission and paying. So then said, "Don't blame me, Ya Omar. It's God who ordained that I steal. So you cannot go against God's ordain. You cannot punish me for that." He's a very smart guy. He put everything to Allah. So Omar was caught by surprise. Oh, it makes sense. Why must I go against Allah's qadar? Omar leave him for a while. Then next day he came back. He said, "Yeah, you know, last night you tell me like this. I have to release you because why? Because what you say makes sense to me at that time. But next time if I see you stealing again, then I know what to do." So now this guy, he was freed. Then he still do it again. And Omar caught him again. And then he used the same logic. "Don't blame me. You're going against God's qadar." Wow. Powerful word. Now Omar have different understanding now. Yes. Last time I caught you stealing, you said to me this: Allah qadar, you were free. Today I caught you again. Allah qadar, I will punish you. It's Allah qadar, now I have to punish you. So both are qadar. Yeah. The first qadar, you are free. The second qadar, punishment. So that shows you everything Allah said. There is rule, law and order. You keep on breaking, the law will come after you. And it's part of qadar. It's not going against. Now the third group is also very logic. Good come from God, bad come from me. But still, you think Allah cannot do everything? Allah have the power to do anything. That's why believe in qada and qadar is to believe that Allah's ordained and He can do good and bad. Shar wal khair min Allah. Good and bad also can come from Allah. You plant a tree, brothers and sisters, a mango tree, papaya tree, And your expectation, this tree will bear good fruit to you, so that you will eat only for you and for human to eat. But Allah qadar, the same tree, it bear fruit, it get rotten. The rotten one, you don't eat. True or not? Do you eat the rotten fruit? Are you upset when your fruit is always rotten? Of course. Allah have the right to make it rotten 3 or 4, and then here, okay, this is for you. The rotten for Allah's other creation. Allah is very kind. When He created His creation, He provide them their food. If He only give good one, you are the only one who will take. You will be very selfish. You don't care about the flies. You don't care about the ant. You don't care about other animals' right. They also have right. But when it get rotten, you don't take. Other people will take it. You see how Allah do things you don't understand. Qadar and qadar is something very divine. It's not easy for just any person to understand. You need to have strong faith. But you cannot say, don't blame God. It's me who decide. Allah said in the Quran, قُلِ اللَّهُمَّ مَالِكَ الْمُلْقِ تُؤْتِ الْمُلْقَ مَنْ تَشَاءُ وَتَنْزِعُ مُلْقَ مِمَّنْ تَشَاءُ وَتُعِزُّ مَنْ تَشَاءُ وَتُذِلُّ مَنْ تَشَاءُ بِيَدِكَ الْخَيْرُ إِنَّكَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ. The end with Allah have all the power to do anything He want to do, because He is the creator. He is God. He is not like you and me. He has all the right to do whatever He wants it to happen. But now He is telling us, all the power, the kingdom belong to me. Then I give it to whom I please. Now Allah give you some power now. The power to decide, the power to think, the power to choose. Allah give you. It belongs to Him, of course. But then He empower you. He made you a human. He give you the brain. He give you the guidance. Now He said, I give you some choice. I give you the power to choose. But I'm guiding you. I choose this for you, but I give you the freedom now. But I choose this for you. Now you also have to make your choice. You don't say that I'm powerless. You cannot say that. When come to think, you know how to choose. If your mother said to you, son, do you want Nokia or Samsung or iPhone? Oh, you know how to choose. Nokia. We hardly heard people use Nokia now. How about Oppo? Oppo not bad, that be iPhone lah. Well, come to do with thing, or you know how to choose. You want to go to Bata to buy shoes, or you want to go to Pavilion and go to all this branded one, Nike lah, what you can. I also forgot all the branded one. What do you think you will choose? Mama, how can you bring me to Bata? Bata is 60s, 70s, our time. But Bata still survive until today. Don't underestimate the name. Oh, branded, these are oldies. Antique thing lasts longer. But we don't understand that. This one tak boleh, malu lah. Bata, I cannot. The name also I feels not correct anymore. Just example here. Allah, He hold the power. Now He give you, He empower. Now you don't say you are not given the choice. And also He said that I honor whoever I please, and I will downgrade them when something is wrong. It's up to me. I promote you. I can sack you. It's up to me. Meaning Allah is telling He have the right to do what He want to do. Nobody can question Him. That's why the right belief on Qadar and Qadar is the last group, the fourth one, that I never open it to you. I only share 3, and then I ask you. Never mind, we are learning. Good, bad is from Allah. Allah gave us the freedom to choose. But sometimes when Allah allowed some bad thing to happen, it's not that He hate you. It's not that He don't love you anymore. He is here to expose you to both, so you know how to differentiate. If you always get the good one, you don't know what is bad. And Allah said, "Innamal usri yusra." Learn hardship, and then ease will come. If you always have everything you want, then one day you will drop and suffer a lot. But if you have sometime okay, sometime not okay, you know Pharaoh, King Pharaoh, 100 years. 100 years stay fit and strong. No coughing, no headache, no fever, nothing. Fit for 100 years. Where human, normal human, do we fall sick, brothers and sisters? You experience sickness? Is that bad? Sometimes, oh, why me? Because Allah loves you. If you are not sick, you don't know how to rest. You only learn how to rest when you are sick. And when you are sick, then you start to eat all the good things. If not, you eat all the rough bit, the junk food. And you become junkies. You act like junkies. You think like junkies. No. And if you are not sick, then you do not know who is good, which doctor is good for this, because you don't meet them. But now you fall sick. Oh, then you go to this clinic. Ah, this doctor very good in ENT. This one about the teeth. This one stomach ache. This one about wind. This reflexology. Now you learn. All this is also wisdom. There's a lot of wisdom behind what God ordained on us. You may not understand. Why me? Because you don't believe. When you believe, Alhamdulillah. And the Prophet said, Iza nazala da, inna Allah nazal da wa dawa. When Allah send down a disease, when there is a disease, Allah prepare cure for all disease. So seek for medication. But what is medication for you when you don't experience sickness? Only when you fall sick, what is this good for? Or this Panadol painkiller. This for stomach ache. This diarrhea. If not, you don't even know anything. No. People say, pill. What color? Yellow one. What color? Green one. But because of what happened, even it's bad for you, but Allah allowed it to happen for your own good self. You learn something. I always like to eat at Mama store. 12 midnight, 1 a.m. Mama again. Someday you got diarrhea. Why? Why? I love to eat Chinese food. Why? Why I choose Chinese food? You love Mama food. Why you choose Mama food? Tasty one. Raw spices. But they are sometimes, not all, we don't know how many days they cook and recook and recook and recook. And then fried and fried, fried until there's nothing, no nutrition anymore. Just pure meat. You got to chew and chew and chew. They put some curry there, flavor, khalas. For Chinese food, Japanese food, maybe they're different. Near to the end of the sale every day, they go cheap, half price already. They want new stock to come. For other people, no problem. Tomorrow you see still hot. They just heat it up only. Look like new, but it's not new. But anyhow, you have to choose, of course. Don't say that Allah did not give you the freedom, but then the freedom that Allah gives you, He also gives you guidance. Now, I remind you, choose this for your own good. But if you choose other, I have informed you the consequences, the result of what you're going to do. So actually, it's important to have the right understanding about qada and qadar. Just now, I showed you the 3-1. It seems logic, rational, but not correct. The real one, Allah have all the power to do good and bad. Even it's bad to your value, but it's good. There's a wisdom behind that, but you don't understand. When you have faith, the Prophet always remind his ummah, his followers, when Allah tests you with anything, first thing you must respond, ittaqillah, have faith in Allah. Second, wasbir, have patience. Anything happen into our life, brothers and sisters, don't forget these 2 reminders from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Fattaqullah, have faith in Allah. Allah knows best. He do whatever He want. Wasbir, you don't understand, don't worry, be patient and seek advice. Go and see a specialist. You have this pain, then the specialist will give, and then now you learn something. Next time you are very careful. Yeah, you know what is good for you, what is not good for you. Now you learn something new. If not, you don't know. So may Allah guide us, may Allah forgive us for having the wrong understanding, and may Allah Rabbul Alameen give us the wisdom and the patience, yeah, to move forward. Amin Ya Rabbul Alameen. Only one question. Anyone? None. Inshallah, we'll meet up again. I think is that Sharif outside now? Not yet. Not here yet. Yeah? Good. Yeah. Give me some extra time. Any other question from the sisters? Even outside from what we just said, no problem. Faddali. Wa alaikum salam. Raise up your voice, please. Pass the mic so that I can hear you.
I would like to ask about prayer.
Prayer, okay.
Okay. Zuhur prayer, we have the Nawafil prayer before and after
Okay.
the Fard, right?
Yes.
Okay. And we are encouraged to pray on time for all the prayers.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Let's say for Zuhur prayer, we are unable to pray on time, but as soon as we have the opportunity to pray, is it encouraged to pray the Nawafil prayer first, or just start with Fard first?
Good. A very good and very practical question. The Prophet always encouraged his ummah, be hastened when prayer time is. Yeah. One day the companion asked the Prophet, tell me, Ya Rasulullah, which act of worship that Allah loves most? So the Prophet responded, as-salatu ala waqtiha. Yeah. Perform your prayer, the obligatory prayer, immediately when the time comes. Don't delay. Yeah, that means what you say is true. But now, if you are late, say Zohar start at 1:10, you were busy, then you are free now at 2 o'clock. Of course, when 2 o'clock, then you are praying alone by yourself now. Do you Are you recommended to pray sunat, the optional prayer before and after? Yes, you can still do. You can still do. As long as the prayer time is still in. If you're coming to end of Zohor now, if you pray Sunnat, you may miss Zohor time, it's going to Asar already. Then you just pray the Fardu prayer. But when you still have a lot of time to play around, then you can still make your Qabliyah and Ba'diyah. It is allowed. It's still allowed. But when there is a Jama'ah prayer, then the Qabliyah is off. Example, you want to pray Jama'ah prayer. You want to pray the Qabliyah, the optional prayer. After you start to pray, from the first rak'at, then there is an iqamah. People are making iqamah for congregational prayer. The Prophet said, La salah, إذا أقيموا الصلاة لا صلاة له إلا مكتوبة. When the iqamah salah is on, optional prayer that you are doing must stop. Stop immediately and join the congregational prayer. Even you are praying now, a lot of people don't do that. When they start, they will continue, and they finish, then only they join. No. The Prophet said, when you start, if you are in the stage of Tahiyyat Akhir, ending, then okay. Because you are not supposed to miss even one rakat with the Jama'ah when you are there already. So you can start to pray, you don't know when they are going to start the Jama'ah prayer, so you start to pray Sunnah. After you are praying the first rakat, you rukuk, Sami Allahu liman hamidah, there goes Iqamah. Give salam, stop your prayer and join the Jama'ah. You got that? Good. Clear? Good.
Jazakallah.
Alhamdulillah. Any more question from sisters? Remember, I show you the tips of gaining knowledge is to ask. Don't just keep it to yourself. Ask. Nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah. I love to ask. And I have good teachers before who love me to ask. Sometimes there are students who like to ask, but they got bad teacher. Don't ask. And that is not a good teacher. A good teacher will always allow you to ask. Yeah. And a good student always asks. I'm not saying that you are not asking, that you are not good student. You all are good students. Because you have learned so much. So not many things you want to ask anymore. But it's good to really understand what you have learned. To just reconfirm that what you understood is correct. That your understanding is correct. Because sometimes we thought we understood. But sometimes our understanding is wrong. Now, sister, next one. Pass the mic to the sister. Fadda.
Assalamualaikum. I just wanted to know.
Wait.
Sorry.
Give me the salam again.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikum salam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now, this is also something we learned today. It's very important to offer salam, yeah? But you get reward for that. But don't quickly ask a question. Give time for people to respond. Because giving salam is sunnah, responding is wajib. Then you ask, Fadda.
I just wanted to know if when we discuss the qada and qadar, some people say if it's already written for me such and such, so why would I need to work hard, or why need to try or do something?
Why bother? Why must we work so hard? If Allah say, no, today you only have 10 ringgit, you work 8 hours, 10 hours, you also get 10 ringgit only. Now, Allah knows everything. True or not? Huwa alimun. Allah is telling us about Himself. He all-knowing, all-seeing, all-hearing. Nobody can hide from Him. But do we know? Do we know? We don't know. So you just have to do what you have to do. That's all. Whatever happened at the end of the day, and that's where the faith come in. That's where the faith come in. You cannot say that Allah knows that today I'm going to eat or not, so why must I eat? I don't eat. Oh, you know how to find food. Why? I'm hungry. If no mamak shop, I go to KFC, no KFC, McDonald's. I cannot go. I call them, they'll send delivery. You have to do something. If you know, it's different, but Allah is telling us, He knows everything, but we do not know. You just have to do what you have to do. You got it? It's still like, now you are sick. Do you look for medication? Why do you have to look for medication? Because there's so many pharmacy around. For what? You say, no need. I just rest. And you're not just to yourself. You must work. You must do something. It's true, Allah knows everything. The ending, Allah knows what we don't know. So we just work towards what is good, and your ending will be good. But if you are not sincere, you're just a hypocrite. Allah knows. People won't know. But Allah knows that you are a hypocrite. Allah will expose you at the end. You cannot hide from Him. He is telling us that nobody can hide from Him. But we don't know. But you must be careful. I give you another example. Do you think you know that this guy is a good or bad guy when you look at him? You cannot judge him by his look, by his color. Oh, I think he is good lah. Why? Look at his look. He's a good looking guy. When he look good, I think he's good. Oh, you see how he talk? He's so good in his speech. Wow, he must be good. That's our value. But do you think Allah know whether he's a good guy or not? Allah knows. Now Allah is telling us from the beginning of Surah Al-Baqarah after Fatiha, the second chapter. Allah is telling us about three groups of people. The believer, this is their characteristic. This is a sign of a believer. The disbeliever, this is their sign. The hypocrite, this is their sign. Now, if this sign appear, can you yourself, of course you don't go and tell him, you yourself be alert. Oh, I don't think I can trust him. Can you have that feeling? Can you have that feeling, sister? You should, because Allah said so. Allah will never go wrong. Because this character, human behavior, no one knows better than Allah. They can pretend they can be a hypocrite. So Allah is telling us that if you see these signs, then be careful. Those say, I don't know. Of course you don't know, but Allah knows, and Allah is telling us. Allah is telling us. Today, okay. You understand that, sis? Yeah. Very good question. Yeah. Okay, we have sisters with us who are going to make her shahada. Yeah. Have they write down all the particular? Not yet. We will end my session first, then we'll proceed with the revelation. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika. Recite this prayer with me, brothers and sisters. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. We recite this because it's recommended by our Prophet. And there's a lot of blessing by doing that, inshallah. We can write it later on. Yeah, we can write it later on. Can we organize the table here, please?